y'all? It's your girl, A-Berry.
And you already know it's your girl, Key. What's up?
You're tuned into the hottest, juiciest entertainment radio show on campus.
Rated Real, part of Glass House Radio.
At Howard University Radio Network.
And we're back. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, like, greet them first.
What's up?
Hey,
like, what is up?
It's good.
We're so glad that you guys are tuning in with us because we love that y'all listen to us talk. Because we like to talk.
Of course, we're on this talk show. With you guys.
Obviously. Well, I pointed out the
I just
obvious
thought
and you
that-
didn't have to redo it.
I just thought that.
I just didn't need it. You
So
thought
today
and
we're
I didn't
talking
need
about
it.
cuffing season.
Yes, so we kind of broke it down to y'all what cuffing season was. So y'all should know that by now. But I told you, get your
If
notepad
you
out.
don't, just Google it. And I guess if it pops up, it doesn't. If it doesn't, I'm sorry.
You should have been listening.
You should have been listening.
So you better have your notepad and your pen because we're about to break it down step by step how to be successful in cuffing season. Okay, so step number one.
Step number one. We're going to say step number one is the attention grabber.
The attention grabber.
Key, how do you grab someone's attention when you're trying to reel them in as bait?
Well, I'm a little bit of
Awkward.
someone would call a stalker-ish type person.
Make sure that we keep this noted that she's a stalker.
Like, what I do is, I don't know, like, I'll like pictures on Instagram.
Like 10 pictures in a row? Like
No,
you like
not
that?
even 10 pictures in a row. Like, I'll just like one picture.
How do I know you like me off one like?
I wish I could finish talking because you
Okay.
just
I'm
keep
just saying,
interrupting.
people want to know, so I'm not
I'm gonna tell y'all how I use social media to grab attention. Cause
Okay.
I'm shy in person, really. I am shy in person.
It's your girl Key. And now you shy. Girl 6. Like,
Anyway,
no.
so this is what you do on Twitter. I'm about to break it down. I'm about to school y'all. Watch. Okay, so on Twitter, you want to get somebody's attention.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just retweet. You quote retweet. You want to know why you quote
Okay.
retweet? Because when you just retweet,
Let me write
it's
this
a
down.
simple little notification. Oh, somebody retweeting, cool. Quote retweet, it's all in your mentions. It's like you've been mentioned, you've been quoted in this tweet with them. So now you're like, well, who is this person quote retweeting me?
Okay.
Let me click on their page.
Mm.
Okay?
So that's more direct than just
Exactly.
a regular just retweet. Okay.
When they post pictures of themselves via Twitter,
Mhm.
you don't comment back. You favorite it.
Okay.
Because
I can do that.
when you comment back, they're just like, oh, someone's coming back. But when someone's favorited, like, why are they favoriting my picture? Now I have to go to their page,
Yeah.
look at their page, and look in their favorites as well.
And see that it's you.
And see that it's you. Exactly. And then it's the certain tweets that you reply to. If they're just like, oh, I'm walking down the street, da-da-da. You don't like, oh, I'm walking down the street, too, da-da-da.
No, that's weird.
It has to be like, oh, I'm going to work. Oh, where do you work? Oh, I work there. Oh, now you're having a conversation. You know what I mean? All right, it's like they tweet like, oh, I'm at this restaurant. Oh, I love that restaurant too. Oh, you do? Now you have something in common. Let me tell you, schooling y'all, I'm telling you.
So that you use social media tactics to get
Social
them
media tactics, the same way you use social media tactics to
promote your
promote
mixtape?
your business. Exactly. You can use those same social media tactics to promote yourself to get that person's attention.
I just like meeting people with other people around because it
Yeah.
doesn't make it awkward. When I have my friend, you have your guy friend, and like we're all hanging out maybe at the bar. We could just have common conversation. It doesn't have to be that 101. And I get to like duck off. It's like, okay, I'm a little nervous. Like,
Okay,
you know what
let's
I mean?
make a scenario though.
Okay.
So say you having a kickback, not your house, but somebody else's house.
Yeah, I don't do that at my house.
Your crush is there.
Okay.
Whoever you're interested in,
Mhm.
you trying to get their attention.
Yeah.
So you around them, want to take a shot, whatever the case may be, whatever y'all might do. I don't know. Mom's listening. You might want to know.
Mom,
she
you know I
drinks.
don't take shots. We
Oh.
do Scrabble boards, taboo,
Motivation board.
Bible study at my house, Mom. You know.
Boggle. Okay, so say you see somebody else, because other females know when you can tell.
No, I was winking at him.
You looking at him the same way I'm looking at him, and I see you. Just so you know.
Pipe down.
So say you see that one girl who's like, oh my God, John, la 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 la.
That's weird. Don't say John. John's my brother's name, and we have to like redo that. Jacob.
Jacob. But that's just so biblical, and I just feel like wrong. I don't know.
Do you?
Yeah.
Tyler.
Tyler, okay. Oh my God, Tyler, la la la. What do you do? How do you get Tyler's attention away from, Shorty over there
Shorty
who's
can go
doing real
missing quick.
extra?
Actually, I don't like that you're here. Leave. You're out.
You're kicked out.
What did I? Put my drink down. Get out. You can't say no more because you're dipping in on my
Like
date.
you're doing too much.
I don't know, because the thing is, I'm not trying to sound weird. I don't really have to deal with, like, competition. Like, you'll know when I like you, because, like, I'll be there, like,
Oh.
everything's real
Everybody
funny.
know Allie does not have to deal with competition.
No.
She got it like that.
Oh, my God. Not like that.
What other way are we supposed to take it?
It's like, usually when I like somebody, they like me back. I don't know. I'm sounding like so, like, I'm the itch and I'm not.
Yeah, like, I'm so confused. I think you might be
Actually, I'm really ugly.
Turn the mic down.
It's just like
Cut the
usually you
person out.
have that same connection. Like, so it's like,
So
oh,
they
okay.
just kind of know. I think that when people know you're interested in them, they're interested in you, they're not going to pay attention to somebody else. Like,
Perfect
they'll-
example. It was cuffing season maybe 2 years ago. I had actually something at my house.
Okay.
Everybody came over. We're hanging out.
Uh-huh.
And the guy, you could tell like, he kind of liked me, but I'm just like, I don't like people to be really on me. Like, act like I'm here, but don't really act like I'm here, if that makes sense.
No,
it doesn't.
continue.
Like, talk to me, but don't like have all your attention on me. Like, we're here to,
Okay,
we're
yeah.
here to chill.
Spread your attention out throughout the party.
It's like when I got up, you got up. When I went left, you went left. And I'm like, sir, this is not going to go well. Cuffing season now, no, you're not. It's not for you anymore because you just didn't know how to you didn't know how to set it up. I don't
Yeah.
suggest you stalking them like that. Like when I move, you move, just like that.
But when
So
I
just
say stalking, not stalking the point where like they're fearing you because you're everywhere they are, but stalking the point where like you get to know things about them without having to directly ask them. So when you do approach them, you can seem like you
You're
got
already
the
knowledgeable.
knowledge. Exactly. They're like, well, how did you? Don't worry about it. Just listen.
I'm here to support you, babe.
Okay. So step two, that would be
Getting the digits.
get into the digits.
Getting the what?
Get into the digits.
Getting the digits.
The digits.
Getting
So
the
once
math.
you grab their attention,
You have to get that
Their
contact.
number.
You got to get that contact
people
info.
being my Twitter friend does not mean we date.
Woo! Say it one more time.
Being my Twitter friend or following me on Instagram when I like one picture does not mean we're in a relationship.
Or that does not mean we talk.
Like, what's
You
wrong
like my
with
photo.
y'all?
You left me a comment. So does everybody
Just
else.
because you make me your WCW
Doesn't mean I'll make you
I'm
my
your-
WCW or my MCM.
I'm not your girlfriend. That's weird. Stop
Yeah,
it.
people do it way too often and
It's
think that's going to spark
strange.
like conversation. For me, that wasn't direct enough.
Like, I can make myself my WCW. I'm not
That's
that
pretty
person,
weird,
though.
but
people do it.
I
though.
know. I love myself.
Actually, I saw a picture on Instagram. It was like, who is going to make me their WCW on the picture as a caption, like
I
across the
deserve.
picture, across the picture. I swear.
deserve.
So what would be some tactics for you to
Think the number?
not even get his number, but give him your number? Like, how do you think? Well, how do you
Oh.
think he should approach you to get your number to where you're gonna give it to
Okay,
him?
I'm going to tell you what I've done in the past.
Mhm.
So let's say like we have the same class.
Okay.
Dang, I really got to study. Oh, yeah, I got to study too. Be my study partner. I got your number just like on some,
that's too easy
on some
though.
sliding. Like,
That's
okay,
too
cool.
easy. That's too easy. That's too easy. We all know that. You gotta give me something else. That's too easy, Allie.
I don't really, honestly, I don't. That's like my number one thing to go to is be my study partner. Actually, Allie, it's July. We have no class. But I just thought you could be my study partner. Date night, though.
Y'all are texting at this point, consistently
Yeah.
texting. So
And
now
he or
it's
she should have already asked, like, do you want to go out with me or something?
right. Well, how do you want them to ask you? Like, how should you ask them to go on date night? What kind of setup should it be? I guess you would have to find their interest first. Like, what interests them?
I feel like the standard going out date would be like, movies or a dinner or something.
I don't like movie dates. I love movies, but a movie date, it's like you can't talk to each other.
That's true.
So you're not really getting to know each other.
That's selfish for me.
If you don't know them, if they put their arm around, you're just kind of like, why are you touching me? Because it's dark. What do you think's going to happen? Okay, like this too much. You know what I mean? It's awkward. Then it's like, perfect example. We're on a date with this guy, right? Met him, Halloween party, we vibing, everything's great. Great chemistry, texting every day, conversations, fantastic. Let's go to the movies. I'll meet you at the movies. Cool. Got off for work, went, changed, fixed up my hair, touched up my makeup, went and met him at the movie theater, right?
Annoying. So annoying.
We're sitting in line, he's like, oh, I have a card for the movie theater. Like, pulls out this, like, VIP membership card.
For
Great.
Regals?
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
I'm just
Something in
saying,
Silver
like-
Springs, I don't know. So you have a discount. Cool. Get up to the ticket booth. He goes one way and leaves me standing there.
This is no longer a date. Now we just with Dutch. Like,
I'm sitting here just like, okay. So I guess I'm paying for myself.
oh no.
Cool. Pay for the ticket. Watch the movie. It's great. Cool. Second date. Oh, let's go to lunch before work. Let's go to lunch before work. I'm assuming that you're going to pay for it this time. Get to brunch. Having a great time. Talking. Drinking. Check comes out. Sits there.
Can we do separate checks?
20 minutes goes, sits there. I say, well, let me go to the bathroom. Maybe when I come back, it'll be like a surprise checks paid. Comes back. Water has spilled on the check. And the check is still sitting there. Last date ever in your life. You're tripping. Like, really?
I don't know about that.
It's a $60. I literally was like, okay, do you have cash? I'll just pay with my card. Just give me $30. And I'll tip. And I tipped. And
No.
I tipped. So I ended up paying more than he did.
No.
That's what you don't do
If
for
you're
date
gonna ask for
night.
my time, I want your time too. I'm just saying.
I mean,
ask,
if you're gonna say, do you want to go to lunch with me? With me means you're bringing your wallet with you as well to pay for the lunch. That's what I'm
You're
going
paying
to
for
assume.
two.
I like it to be
I
where
don't know. That's pretty.
if I could leave my wallet at home, I would be fine because you got me. Not to say I would never pay for a date that we are on.
That's what I'm saying. I
Not
don't
to
mind
say.
paying for a date.
I
Like,
don't
you know,
mind
we're
paying.
out. It may be your birthday at occasion. Okay.
Right, but
It
if
doesn't
you want to be the dominant person in a relationship, then you should be dominantly paying for things.
Whoop, there you go.
Point blank, period. Step 4, and it's probably one of the most important steps of the process, is the cuff. Like,
If your date night went amazing, your texting and your
Yeah.
conversation is amazing.
Mhm.
You guys have each other's attention.
mm-hmm.
Cuffing is step 4.
Okay, but remember, y'all, cuffing does not mean you're in a relationship, technically.
That
Remember
highlight
that.
that, start,
Like,
underline it.
that's like, okay,
You are
that's going to
not
be on the test.
dating.
So know that. That's a fill in the blank question. There's no multiple choice.
What are you not doing at this time?
So just because you're cuffed doesn't mean you're in a
dating.
relationship.
Yeah, like
Because they can be cuffing multiple people around you, by the way. So, I mean, I guess the question would be, how do you eliminate the other people that want to be cuffed? Because you're never the only
girl,
one
you
that
better
wants
work
to be cuffed.
overtime. Overtime.
What, I mean, like, what they gotta do? Like, give them a tip. Like, what do you
Okay.
do? What do you present to them that makes them want to not talk to anybody else? Like, what about you? Like, what do you think
First,
are one of your best qualities?
you gotta stay consistent. When you're consistent, you have a better chance of like
Can you say it again real quick? Because I don't
Okay.
think they heard you.
stay consistent.
If it's you consistently about something, or not about something, but be consistent about it.
So when
Straight
you
up.
do that, you're always around me or in my face. Like, okay, I'm
Mhm.
gonna hang out with Allie because you know she's the last person that texts me. She's always here. You know,
Mhm.
like she's in my
Mhm.
face about it. Okay, cool. You stay consistent. When they come to you, you be the listening ear.
You don't want to be that girl stuck in step 1 or 2.
3.
3?
So those are the steps. Hopefully you wrote it down. So
And make a PowerPoint, put it on your phone, and save it for the rest of your life. If you ever have any questions, hit us up on Twitter at KingBaddieKey,
and @_by Allie.
and we'll do our best to answer.